14 painful truths about having long hair. There are a million things to complain about when you have long hair. It's annoying, it's frustrating, and it gets in the way all the time. As much as long-haired people love to hate their manes, the truth is they wouldn't have it any other way. Once you have long hair, it's a part of your identity, and shorter styles are really out of the question. Who would you be without your flowing ponytails or barrel curls? Before we begin this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more daily tips like this, and turn on notifications so you never miss our new videos. Now, keep watching for 14 painful truths about having long hair. Number 14. There's no such thing as a clean brush when you have long hair. Unless you empty it every single time you use it, it will look like a bird's nest between the bristles. Also, be prepared for grossed out family members every time they see wads of your hair from your brush in the garbage. Number 13. Earphones can get lost in your hair. If you've got long hair and lose your earbuds in your dew, it's basically a search and rescue mission. Do yourself a favor and opt for an actual set of headphones. Earbuds are just one more thing for your hair to get tangled in. Do you know what the top 3 hair beauty tricks that can help you keep your long hair in healthy condition are? Stick around until the end to find out. Number 12. Brushing in the morning. Ask any long-haired person and they'll tell you the worst part about their day is brushing their hair in the morning. It's painful, it's frustrating, and it can bring tears to your eyes. The part that sucks the most is knowing you have to do it all over again tomorrow and the next day, and the next. And for a lot of people, brushing can leave the hair looking frizzy and poofy. Without the use of hair products to tame it down, it can look pretty messy. If you have long hair, can you relate to any of these painful truths about having long hair? Keep watching as we continue to count down the 14 painful truths about having long hair. Number 11. Hairballs. Hunks of hair can seriously play tricks on you. They can form into whatever your imagination will allow them to. If you're afraid of insects, you know what it's like to have a near heart attack after seeing a giant bug on the ground, only to find out it's a little hairball. Number 10. Significant others and family members. Dealing with long hair issues is just a part of everyday life for those who choose to have long locks. For partners, on the other hand, the whole concept takes a little getting used to. They too will experience hair in their food, hair on their clothes, and probably at some point hair in their mouth. It's one thing finding your hair in your own food, but you don't want to feel the wrath of when a family member or partner finds your hair in their food. Unless you've got someone else to blame it on. I'd say you're better off just listening to mom's advice and wear it up in the kitchen. Number 9. You can't live without lint rollers. Some clothing materials attract lint and hair like no other. If you've got long hair, then you definitely know this when it comes to your go-to black leggings. As long and beautiful as your luscious locks are, human hair is not an accepted accessory. Lint rollers are a long-haired must. There's nothing worse than getting ready to leave for a job interview or date and realizing that you have hair all over your outfit. This is why people with long hair should always have a lint roller nearby. Number 8. Long hair keeps you warm. Here's one of those long hair plus sides mentioned. Long locks can double as a scarf on the cold, windy days. You'll probably have to sacrifice some hair in the mouth, but it's better than your lips freezing off. Long hair will also keep your ears warm, so you won't need a hat. Number 7. Plumbing issues. If you have long hair or live with someone who has long hair, you better have an arsenal of plumbing products handy. A plunger, draining chemicals, maybe even a wire clothes hanger will likely all be used to unclog your shower drain at one time or another. It's not your fault you shed, but it can lead to some pretty bad plumbing issues. Number 6. Tangled mess. Long hair is definitely a bonus when you're trying to flirt. You can flip it, play with it, and run your fingers through it. Well, you can almost run your fingers through it. Long hair gets tangled very, very easily. Fingers usually don't make the best hairbrush, although they are quite handy. Get it? Number 5. Styling takes ages. What's even harder to deal with than long hair? Long, curly hair. Flat ironing can take what feels like decades. Split your hair into sections and then split it into more sections and then split it into even more sections. By the time you're done, you might be in your 90s, but at least you look sleek. Number 4. It's nothing like the movies. One thing's for sure, long hair isn't like we see it in the movies. Beautiful women with gorgeous heads of hair, sleeping like supermodels with their silky locks gently surrounding them. Nope. It's more like going to bed with hair and waking up to discover it's turned into a rat's nest. Number 3. Your hair gets in your food. There's nothing worse than getting a bite of food only to notice there's something in your mouth that doesn't belong. Hair in your food is enough to make you gag, even when it's your own. And when it's a long one, good luck digging it out. Tie your mane up when you're in the kitchen. It will save your appetite. Number 2. The thought of cutting your hair scares you. Short styles are super chic and stylish, but if you're a long-haired person, the thought of parting with your luscious locks can cause some serious anxiety. Remember that one time you did? And you hated every second until you finally grew it back? Who wants to go through that ordeal again? Number 1. Long hair gets caught in just about everything. Zippers, Velcros, buckles, buttons. They are all long-haired people's worst enemies, and they happen to be on just about everything. While you're lint rolling your hair from all your clothing, don't forget to pick out the strands from your bags and purses. Nothing like getting your car on the way to work and having your head jolted when you shut the door. On the plus side, if you're running late and didn't have time to pull out your blow dryer, this is an excellent hair drying technique. Remember, having long hair can actually come in handy sometimes. For instance, when you don't have a hair tie, you can tie your tresses up in a knot. If you don't have any dental floss, you can use your hair. Actually, don't do that. In order to deal with all the bonuses of long hair, you will have to have some sacrifices. Long hair can be a pain in the butt, but if you know how to take care of it and take the right steps, it can be a blessing. So, now that you know 14 of the most painful truths about having long hair, here are some of the ways that you can tame the mane and maintain its health. Protein. The American Academy of Dermatology states that protein can help improve hair growth and give you stronger, healthier hair. Low protein intake can result in weaker hair and slowed growth. So if you want to improve the health of your hair and make it stronger and healthier, make sure that your diet is high in protein. Try eating foods like salmon, tuna, chicken, and other forms of protein to maintain and improve the health of your hair. Coconut oil. Healthline states that coconut oil can help improve the condition and health of your hair. This is because coconut oil protects the hair by preventing protein loss. Rubbing coconut oil on your hair before or after you wash it can also help prevent damage. It can also help your hair grow because it reduces breakage and moisturizes. Avoid washing it every day. Although it is important to wash your hair every few days, you should avoid washing it every day, says Healthline. This is because washing your hair strips your hair of its natural oils, which are essential to growth and the health of your hair and can lead to breakage. It also dries out the scalp, which can lead to split ends. Healthline also states that you should only use enough shampoo to cover your hair, and that you should avoid washing your hair with very cold or very hot water. If you feel like you absolutely have to wash your hair every day, consider a dry shampoo. And don't forget to condition your hair, as this can help moisturize it. So, can you relate to any of these painful truths about having long hair mentioned in this video? What are some of your funniest or most embarrassing long-haired stories? Please tell us in the comments below. Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.